Hi, and welcome to this week's session of Connecting from Home. My name is Wanda. I'm the Community Connector for the YMCA Early On. And each week I talk with community organizations and groups that provide programs and services to children, youth, and parents living in Waterloo Region. In this week's session, I'll be chatting with Ajirioghene from Kind Minds Family Wellness. Ajirioghene is here to share with us all about Kind Minds Family Wellness. Welcome.
Thank you, Wanda. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here and to, on behalf of my team, discuss or share all about Kind Minds. Yeah, so thank you.
I'm so thrilled that you were able to come on this morning. Thank you for being here. So tell us about Kind Minds Family Wellness. What is it you do and why?
In summary, we'll put, Kind Mind Family Wellness, it's a not-for-profit organization, fairly new, just turned a year old, serving the Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge region, and of course surrounding areas as well. It's a Black-led organization where we consider ourselves a social service organization, where we're able to provide short and long-term supports to individuals who have the Black identity, as well as others who are racialized, newcomers, and also have what we call other marginalized identities. We are mostly providing most of our services at this time online or virtual. However, we have a huge percentage as well that's still happening in person.
So you're a fairly new organization in this region.
That's correct. We are, and we've been welcomed very well by other organizations, and most importantly, by the residents of the region. So we're very pleased to be serving this community.
Well, and equally pleased to have you here with us today and sharing about Kind Minds.
Pandemic was the push, really. Kind Mind was birthed during the pandemic, and it was really in looking around, and it's always been known what the needs are for Black persons, and they've expressed this in different spaces that all the members of Kind Minds occupy, and just realizing that it was really the time to move on and get things done and work with great organizations that were and continue to do the work.
What types of programs and services are being offered?
So most important, or the core of why Kind Minds really started, is the Afrocentric counseling services that we provide to individuals regardless of their ages. So we have individual counseling and group counseling, family counseling as well. And Afrocentric meaning that it's culturally grounded and informed, in that we meet, because Black persons are not monolithic, we meet them where they are based on the intersections, and we, the counselors, ensure that the modalities that they take really, it's holistic, and it really wraps around where that client or service recipient is. So that's one. Then we have groups that we run for all ages. We have groups for children, for youth, adults, and seniors. And all those groups, similar to our counseling services, are also culturally informed, from our cooking classes to our book club, to our leadership programs and social gatherings that we host. They have an iota of the Black culture. We're promoting Black excellence. We're creating a safe space where we can speak about lived experiences, where we can practice the ongoing resilience that we're practicing, but most importantly, where individuals are seen. So it's really tailored to Black persons. Doesn't mean that some of our groups don't have other individuals with other racial identity joining. For example, our seniors program that we run, though it's predominantly for seniors, we do that in collaboration with Horizon, and they serve newcomer seniors. So once a month they get together. So we have our Black seniors, but also connecting with other seniors who are not necessarily Black, but have that commonality. We provide outreach support. So just in the same line of supporting newcomers, so helping people navigate our community, ensuring that we see them, we welcome them to our space, either their services or needs that we can provide. We do that. Otherwise, we connect them to our partners or other collaborators who are not necessarily Black-led organizations, but they're doing great work, and that we collaborate in those kind of stuff. We do short-term, like I said, sometimes it's a mentorship program. We're connecting newcomers to families or people within the same demographic or share similar interests. And along the same line with our outreach support, we're making sure that we're in spaces where individuals of Black identity are, we're listening to them, and we're bringing that information back, making sure we're attending events and letting people know what we have and what we have to serve. Advocacy is another thing that we do, as we know that I want to believe that in spaces, people are having discussions about dismantling systemic racism and any form of oppression. So when we are aware of that, we ensure we step in to be the voice and to work with the individual or families to address or overcome whatever forms of oppressions that they are encountering or dealing with. Employment support is something we provide, but the other core piece is the research piece that we provide. And we start that by practicing it in-house, ensuring that all of our programs are research, are practice informed, but also have evidence to what we're doing it. So we're not coming to say we want to do things differently and not be able to demonstrate that, you know what, there actually is, well, there are impacts from what we're doing. So we ensure that we're collecting that data. And historically, Black persons have not always been invited intentional to program development, reviewing a program, getting their feedback. So we make sure that we do that. And workshops and trainings, those are things we also do with based on what the needs are. An organization can say, you know what, we want to engage our frontline staff more around dismantling systemic racism, or you know, our students or our staff, whatever the needs are. We customize that and make sure that we have more of a participatory kind of workshop where everyone is learning and unlearning together. So that's a summary of, I hope I checked all the boxes, but those are really were, it's a lot, and really it's the community that informs what we do and how we deliver it on a continuum.
Wow, that's amazing. You truly are offering wraparound support for families and individuals, right from the youngest age to, you know, the older adult population. So, you know, people can journey alongside your organization for as long as they need to.
But you said that journey alongside, really, truly, even when we put a call out for volunteers, we always say, because this is volunteer led, everyone here at Commons, we are all volunteers. So even if someone is interested in being part of us and don't see what speaks to you, we always ask, so what do you have? What are you bringing to the table? Really just take, that's my favorite tagline. And I think in every space, I ensure that I say that it takes a village, regardless of your positionality, your privileges, or even if you belong to the marginalized, we can do the work together. It really takes a village to bring about any change in spaces, especially for Black persons. We need everyone to do this work. Many of our service recipients have then become volunteers themselves just to continue to inform the work that we're doing. And what joy there's such transparency where people can actually hold you accountable for what you say you're going to do. So that's really been, you would think it's challenging, but it's the best approach really to have, you know, stakeholders really hold us accountable.
Where can people find out more information about Kind Minds Family Wellness?
I mean, most importantly, the constant one is our website. We've ensured and we've been intentional to be visible in all spaces. So from Twitter to Instagram, Facebook to LinkedIn. And now actually last week we launched our YouTube channel. So there's a YouTube as well. So yeah, whatever your preference is, you are sure to get information and whatever you subscribe to, because we know that there's so many. So we want to make sure people have options here.
You have got it all surrounded.
Try.
It will make sure that those links are included for folks to come in however makes sense to them.
Absolutely. And a phone calls, it doesn't hurt to shoot us an email, phone call.
Yeah.
Really, some people are just really old school. It's okay. You can say, I'm calling just to hear more about your services, or I have a specific need, right? So
Yes.
give us a call. We'll be here. Yeah.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us today, Ajirioghene. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Wanda. It's just beautiful to start a wonderful day with your smile and this awesome opportunity. Yeah, so hopefully people know that yes, we are really truly what the word or the name says, kind mind family one, as we are a community and we're all in this together. So stay, reach out, connect. We'll reach out to you as well, because we are, I mean, in spite of the pandemic, we want to be out there. So yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. So remember to visit kindmindsfamilywellness.org. That's the website, but there are many social media channels and different ways to connect in. So make sure you reach out if you're interested in learning more. If you're thinking, I have a skill or a talent that I can give to this organization, Ajirioghene would love to hear from you.
And on all the needs are, sorry if I could quickly plug that in, on the website as well, it states, so it's indicated what our needs are. But if people are familiar with the Volunteer Action Center, the website, we have all our postings, the most updated ones are always on that platform as well. Or like you said, just call us. Yeah, we'll be happy to have you on board.
Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. Stay safe, be well. Until next time. Bye.